This is pretty cool. An invention used to cut down on air pollution and use solar power has found a new purpose in a war-torn country. Alice Chun, the inventor of the Solight lantern, has donated thousands of the small colored boxes to children in Ukraine after finding out healthcare workers were using them as PTSD therapy for kids.
Well, now she's teaming up with a nonprofit to deliver aid and more lanterns to children in the country. Here's more on this incredible effort.
I'm Alice Chun. I'm the CEO, inventor of the Solar Puff, and my company is Solight Design. Since I grew up doing origami, I was inspired by the origami balloon. And the Solar Puff, which is my first invention, is based on the origami balloon. It flat packs and then pops open into a cube. And this one in particular has 6 different colors. After Hurricane Maria, healthcare workers were coming to me saying, we use these color lights for PTSD therapy in children. So when my friend, who was a nurse in Ukraine, said the children had so much trauma because of the bombings and the power outages, they're left in the dark, and when they're in the dark, it took the nurses 3 hours for them to calm down. And so when I heard that, I said, okay, I'm going to Ukraine. I'm going to bring them these colored lights so that the children can use them for PTSD therapy. I met with Susan and Lisa from Common Man for Ukraine. This past August, we all went together to the front line where they delivered 46,000 pounds of food. We visited a children's retreat, a mother's retreat, and all of the children have lost their father to the war, and they're all trying to recover.
Common Man for Ukraine began in February of 2022 when the war began, and we watched the news aghast at what was happening. And the 4 of us, 4 co-founders, decided we needed to do something. And about 3 weeks later, we got on a plane and headed to Ukraine to find out what they needed and how we could help. We've had the opportunity to, when we're traveling into Ukraine to do the food and supply deliveries, we've gone to the children's homes that were at the retreat previously and reconnected with them there. And I think that continuity of care, that continuity of compassion is impactful for us and for the children. We work with the military to find out where kids are that need extra help, extra food, warmth, generators, and that's where we go. No matter what the risk, we get there.
We have a whole thing set up for giving a light to Common Man for Ukraine on our website. That would be the call to action to, if you want to get involved, come to our website and check us out.
It's just heartbreaking that children even have to deal with things like war. You know,
all the kids that we saw had lost their father in the war in Ukraine. Oh my goodness. But what a great thing that light box.
Absolutely.
So light box. Wow.
Anything to help them.
Right.